Squash XL Pro is an elite team that work hard to train, play and run squash events on our journey to climb the world rankings. Like, subscribe, comment, pick up some of our merch on Teespring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back now for the semi-finals of the PLACEMAKERS Waikato Open 2021. And you can see there the top seed, Emma Miller from this particular club at the Hamilton Squash and Tennis Club, is on the court now against Natalie SAYES. And in fact, Emma didn't actually play her quarterfinals on the court. May have been the top seed, may have been her club, but she didn't actually play on this court. She was on one of the outside courts, the same with Abby Palmer, who was the second seed. We see now Sean Wiggin, who's with me. Anything in particular we can expect here from these two players?
Well, it'll be very interesting to see how Natalie plays tonight. Of course, Emma has much more experience compared to Natalie, who of course won the New Zealand Junior Open last week, so she'll have a bit of form on her side. Had a tough match as well earlier today against Lauren Clark, so it'll be interesting to see how she handles, how she can back things up from that match earlier today. But she's not afraid to bring out a few reverse boasts. Saw that last week a few times.
Yeah, she likes that shot. In fact, she had a couple, as Mason Smale said to me. He said, well, they're old man shots.
Yeah, well, there's so many Masters players that will be not happy with this at the moment. It's their shot, and they'll be very concerned that they're seeing a lot of juniors starting to play it. Now recently isn't the only one that's doing it.
And what we'll see probably is Emma Miller. She will play all sorts of shots. She may not be the player that runs everything down. That's certainly what you'll see from someone like Caitlin Watt. She'll probably dive as well, knowing her. But, let's just take a little look as we get into the early stages.
Yeah, Natalie can also play some nice shots as well, so she'll be looking to bring that into her game as well.
Nice play there. Cutting the ball off, and that's what we can expect from Emma. She's able to play the ball out in front, use angles. That's what she'll do against her younger opponent.
Yeah, a few loose ones from Natalie the last few rallies. Need to just go back to basics, get that length going before she starts to bring out a few tricky shots like this.
I don't think we're going to see a lot of massive long rallies in this match. I think we're pretty correct in that, right?
Agreed. Well, like I said, Natalie, will be feeling from her match earlier today, and Emma will want to get on off the court very quickly.
Yeah, that's the specialty from Emma Miller, the lob into the backhand, lob serve into the backhand.
That's better play from Natalie there, starting to move Emma around in that rally.
Yeah, well positioned in that rally as well. Able to come forward and take it from the tee. If anybody who's watching wants to send through a comment or anything like that, feel free. We had a few comments from matches earlier today. Some interesting quarterfinals that we had, including your own there, Sean.
Yes, still feeling my body after that game.
And you did a lot of running.
I don't know how I was able to hang on for most of those games there. Don't know how I was leading. And once again, we start to see the reverse both.
Yeah.
Didn't quite come off on that occasion, unfortunately.
They're kind of laughing about it. That's good.
Yeah, good comeback here from Natalie. 7-3 down, gets it back to 6-7. Make that 7-all now.
Yeah. The thing with Emma Miller, I've only really seen her upset on the court once, and that was in the final of Royal Oak. And that was where she lost that final to Caitlin Watts after having a number of match points. That was probably the only time I've really seen her even angry.
Yeah, well, of course, she would never want to give up her lead like that, and I guess she'll be a bit more motivated, even more this week as it's her home courts. Will not want to let her club down.
Okay, so picks up that one there with putting the ball out of reach, or just about out of reach in Natalie SAYES, and Yeah, Emma Miller generally smiling on the court.
Yeah, Natalie will need to be careful when she brings it at that reverse boast out. It didn't work on that occasion.
So she's almost playing it a few too many times, you'd say.
You've got to, if you want to make that shot very effective, you've got to pick the right times to do it.
That's a nice play.
Emma, even the one that Emma tried earlier, even though it went to 10, it probably was the right time just to catch Natalie out.
I think they've got to be careful there. Yeah.
There's been certainly some harsh calls today so far from the referees, as many of you may have known from earlier matches.
I think you've got to be careful not to assume that the left should be called.
Well, like I said, it's been these refs have been very harsh this week, Ken, so far.
Yeah. Just the look there. You weren't going to give that to me, right? You weren't going to give a let. So Emma Miller winning the first game, and John Wigan, that was pretty much what we expected. 11-8, just working her way into it.
Yeah, a few very short rallies in the first game. Emma will want to keep it that way for this game. She'll want to get herself ready for tomorrow.
Well, really, Emma was frustrated that she didn't win her first ever challenger title, PSA challenger title, at Royal Oak. She's been runner-up, I think it's now on 3 occasions. So here's a great opportunity for her on her own courts. She knows everybody is playing. She certainly wants to beat Caitlin if that ends up that way. And so a great opportunity for her to win her first PSA challenger title.
And of course, having played Caitlin at Royal Oak, she pretty much would have played everyone at some stage during the year already. Of course, she'll either play Caitlin or Abby, who we know she's played dozens of times in this last year, and she certainly had the wood over her in that time as well. So she feels like she'll be prepared whoever she has to play with and have a game plan ready for who she has to play against.
Well, it's also good practice. On that one with their footwork. It's also good practice. I mean, there is a tournament satellite. I think it's in Bay of Plenty next week, but a couple of weeks' time there's the Technofiber Panmure Open. That's a challenger.
Yeah.
And then a couple of weeks after that, obviously there's the Barfoot and Thompson Auckland Open, which that's a bigger challenger, and that's what they want to win. Yeah,
so the Auckland Open is a 10K men's event and a 5K women's, so they're once again, and to show how big the Auckland Open is, there are heaps of Aussies already.
Yeah, they're going to kick them out. They're kicking out the Kiwis.
Yeah, because I think I actually looked at the entry list for the men's Auckland Open already, and I think there was about 7 Aussies coming over.
Yeah.
So that just shows how
they've got a tournament on at the same time in Australia, but they'd rather come here because it's better prize money.
And because there's so many Aussies coming over, they've actually extended the men's draw to a 32 draw, just to show that it's a pretty busy event.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's great. Maybe not so much for you as a player, but it's great for the tournament as such that the depth of it is shown. And again, it's like Natalie's in it, but not in it enough. Okay?
Yeah, well, she probably just enjoying the chance to play Emma, but right now she's just struggling to get her game going. Again, that game earlier today may just have taken a bit out of her from the draw.
Well, there you go, a couple of new players in to the, as we, a bit more clear cut, that one there for Emma Miller. So good news there.
And plus, I think I also remembered seeing that in Panmure in a few weeks, a few Aussies are playing that one as well. So some of them are even coming a bit earlier for that one. So it'll be very good to see.
It makes sense for them, not just to come across the one tournament, but to do 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Natalie has had a fair share of injuries in the last year. She won't want another one.
Yeah. She was out for quite a number of weeks. I think it was ankle, was it, or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Lower leg,
And
was it?
it looked like the ankle on that occasion as well. So it would have been
Yeah.
a few gasps there, but don't worry, she's all right.
Pretty strong girl. She's only 16. Well, this would be what Emma Miller wants. She's going to win this match eventually. A short match. Not overly exerting herself so she can be ready for the final. That's at 1:15 tomorrow or thereabouts.
And she'll be happy she's got through her first few rounds unscathed as well. That's well played from Natalie there. A bit better so far in this early stages of this game, but she wants to hang in a bit more. She probably just needs to get a bit more length here to put Emma under a bit more pressure.
You feel frustrated on that. It wasn't a hard smash going forward. It was just like, oh.
Yeah, I think she just got wrong-footed there with the racket there.
So tomorrow's final, the women's final. Oh. Okay. We're just seeing a number of mistakes come through now. And it's the second match of the day for both players. A little bit more footwork. Good. So the women's final, 1:15 tomorrow, and the men's to follow. Should be in. The men's final is actually 2:30.
Oh, she read it as well. She had the opportunity there.
I've now reassured myself that I've got it correct. It's 1:15 for the women's final tomorrow and at 2 p.m. for the men's. You can see that.
Oh, she does it again.
Well, that was quite interesting. That Natalie, her footwork was almost gone then.
Yeah, you have to wonder. That's maybe a few too many now. Just don't know if the earlier game has affected her. I think she's forgotten what a straight drive is just now.
Good point. Well, you can see even then her footwork was just a bit wonky. It would be a nice way of putting it.
That was actually a good job on that occasion. Nice tight to the wall. That's actually a better play than just trying to go for a renner there. And she's in this game. It's 5-6. Doesn't help when that happens, though.
Yeah. This match in this third game has lost its rhythm. I don't think there's much rhythm from either player right now.
Yeah, I think it's hard for Emma's best to stay focused, but then Natalie's brought out all these very orthodox shots. I think she's lost a little bit of concentration in this game, and better be careful here in case Natalie gets on a good run.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you go to 4, she's going to be pretty annoyed. Yeah, you wouldn't want to from here.
Pleased to get a stroke on that occasion. Refs have been very harsh today about giving those sort of calls away.
As long as they're consistent, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, well, that was a stroke on that occasion. There was no problems with that. Oh, hits it straight back to her. Oh, she hit it straight back to her.
Great reactions from Emma Miller there. And it's just one of those shots that comes back at the body and you just...
Yeah, I think she was hoping Emma was going to scamp her back to the tee, and then luckily Emma was just waiting for the ball to come to her. And
sort of a shot that her brother would have played. Well, there you go. That is over and done with. Great games there to Emma Miller. she's through to the final, the kick to the door, and Sean Wiggin, kind of what we expected, wasn't it?